It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world, with Ashley as Terra Dane, the human fighter, Josh as Zartok, the tiefling wizard, and Gaston, the rogue and bard, Jessica as Coral Petrecor, the Genasi druid, and Mama Sass, the half-orc bard and barbarian, and Chris as Aster Fortuna, rogue and bard extraordinaire. Our heroes have wisely avoided an ambush and launched their own attack on the leadership of an island full of slavers and pirates. They have fought their way up to the high table, where the captains hold court, and scattered them. Coral has even turned the courageous but battered Aster Fortuna into a giant ape. But poor Zartok, he's down on the arena floor, having just discovered that an invisible hill giant was directly in front of him, with an enormous club aimed at his head.
As you're looking into this room, an enormous club appears out of midair, swinging toward you or one of your illusions. And there's a hill giant directly in front of you.
Hey, where'd you come from?
And it just steps toward you and swings this club at you. And it's a 26 to hit. Now you have to roll to see if it hits a mirror image.
Okay, it does actually hit Zartok.
It hits Zartok?
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh no. Okay, Zartok. 17 points of damage. I could have rolled much worse. And this giant's just standing there shouting something at you. You can't understand what it's saying, unless you speak giant.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't know what it's saying. It's just shouting something at you. And that's that giant's turn. If there are other giants, you don't know. Aster, it's your turn, giant ape. What do you want to do?
I'm going to jump down here.
Okay, so Aster, you start to climb down.
Well, no,
All right.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, you start to jump down, and as you jump down into the arena, another giant club appears out of nowhere and stops you and swings at you as you're flying through the air.
Well, no, I can't even jump.
Yeah, you can't even jump down there. So you start climbing down, and suddenly you trigger this creature's held action. 23 hits you, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the damage, 19 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, boy. Okay.
And you can also see, now that Aster can look into the room here, you can see that there are also two enclosed cells to the west, and there are two fishy-looking people in them with spears, pacing back and forth, looking irritated.
Like, they seem like they are up to no good, or they are fish people?
They are fish people.
Okay.
They are people who are part humanoid, part fish.
Okay, just clarifying.
Yeah, they're not suspicious. I mean, everything in here is suspicious, right? So they're no more suspicious than anything else, but they're actually fishy.
All right. Can I still swing at it?
Yeah, you can take an action to attack if you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit it twice. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit, yes.
And then I rolled the other one was a 12 plus 9, so I think that
That's
one
also a hit.
25 on one hit.
Oof, ow.
And then 21 on another.
Ouch, oh my gosh. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so this giant ape attempts to leap down into the arena, but is stopped midair by an enormous hit from this giant club, but then the giant ape begins swinging back at this hill giant and delivers two incredibly painful blows from its enormous fists. That's Aster's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Grenner, what does he want to do? He's going to do 5, 10, and take a shot at Zartok. 17.
All right, that hits a Zartok.
Oh, no.
This is the worst
Zartok.
mirror image ever.
Wow.
7 points of damage.
Come on, mirror images. Get in the way.
7 points of damage to Zartok. Tara, it's your turn.
Okay. Have I seen Zartok getting murdered?
No. But you can see these two giants suddenly appear in the middle of this arena, swinging their clubs wildly.
Okay. So I'm doing like half my movement to run up the stairs.
Okay.
So now I see Zartok's over there.
Yep, and you can see Zartok has taken a beating despite the fact that he's got mirror images around him.
Okay. I would like to
Lazy images.
see if there is a lever in this room that I think would close that portcullis.
There are a bunch of levers on the wall. Yeah, but they're not labeled.
Uh-oh.
Do they all look the same?
There are, let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levers, and they all look the same.
Oh. Where are they?
They're actually just one more square down to your south by those torches on the wall.
Okay. And I don't see anything that's in those north.
North cells. No, there's nothing in there.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to pull the third lever down.
Okay.
Like counting from the left. 1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'm going to assign the levers to different doors, and I'm going to let you roll D8, okay? And we'll see which number comes up. Let's do it that way. And if you roll 8, we'll just re-roll, okay?
Okay. Oh, so they weren't assigned.
Now, roll 1D8, and we'll see which one opens.
What I rolled was 3.
3, okay. You open the door, the portcullis just to the north of Captain Grenner.
Whoops.
All right, and that, anything else you want to do? I mean, it's an object interaction. You could do something else if you want.
Do I still have an attack action?
Yeah, you could take a shot.
Let's see. What's in my range?
The giant that Astra is fighting is actually below the level of the platform, so you can't attack him.
I wouldn't see him.
But you could shoot the one that's farther away or Captain Grenner.
I'm going to shoot Captain Grinner.
Okay.
I feel like I have a better chance at doing him some actual damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's taken the fire and an arrow already.
He's pretty injured.
I keep looking at my initiative bonus. It's not what I'm supposed to be using. 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
7 damage.
Okay. He is still up, but you shoot him in the back with a crossbow. He looks around wildly.
It's a short bow.
Oh, sorry, with a short bow, so you get another shot.
Yes. The other one is a 19 to
That's
hit.
also a hit.
Yeah, this is my short bow +1. And it's 5 damage on this one.
All right, so 2 arrows go sailing into his back. He looks around wildly, panicking. And that's Tara's turn. Tara, right at that moment, you get a message saying, "Sorry, it's early. 2 people just appeared on one of the ships. What should I do?" Oh, it's flying. All right, so here's what's happening. This entire assault is going to add a point to the action clock for that action clock we've been working with, right? But One-Eyed Roscoe and his wizard have escaped. They've dimension doored out to one of the boats, and they're going to try to fly away on it. If your crew, if either you or the crew of your ship can stop them from escaping, you will avoid adding a second point to the action clock.
Ooh, so does Mama Sass and Papa Gaston get some actions?
So now we have to decide, what do you want Mama Sass and Papa Gaston and Gerlos and Ansna and Lumpen to do? Okay? What we'll do then, how do you want to do this? Do you want to flip back and forth between the 2 fights? Or do you want to resolve this one first and then that one?
I say we resolve this one, and unless you want to make it harder for yourself in editing, if you wanted to cut back and forth between the 2, you could do that in the editing.
What do you think would be more
part,
fun to listen to?
I think cutting back and forth would be more fun.
Yeah, I think cutting back and forth.
But
Yeah,
that might be
back and
confusing
forth.
too. It's not as easy as television.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't know.
That's true. So doing this one and then doing the other one, I think would be fine.
Okay, we'll finish this fight up, and then we'll cut over to the crew on board Corellin's Needle and see what they are able to manage.
But that message just came through, so should Tara answer?
Tara has to respond.
Okay. Because, I mean, Tara's natural response is like, I don't want Lumpen to get our ship damaged. So,
They'd be fighting a crew of 2 though.
yeah,
So it's
Tara
not like
will message back, fire upon the ship, but don't let our ship get damaged. Run if you have to. Come back in 10 minutes?
Is that 25 words or less?
I think so.
I don't know.
I wasn't
When you
counting.
edit it, I'll just cut off the point where you hit 25 words.
Oh, nice.
Coral, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing that there's a giant ape blocking my sight up here,
Sorry.
I'm gonna head down the stairs. I'm going to use my action as a dash. 5, 10, 15. Oh, crap.
There's a giant,
There's a giant,
and it's smashing for Zartok.
but I still have a bonus action.
Wild shape?
No, I'm out of those.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to level 1 healing word, Sartok. Oh, that's only 5 HP.
Pretty good.
And then I'm going to step back to give myself a little cover.
That's Coral's turn, a good turn. Zartok, it is now your turn.
Do I think that the hill giants could go in this hallway?
They would be squeezing, and it would slow them down.
Yeah. Okay. I got backup now, but she only healed me a little bit, which gives me an idea of how much health she has
Yeah.
left.
No, that had more to do with the action economy because I used my action to
Yeah,
move, but
That's how he's interpreting it anyway.
that's fair.
All right, so I've drawn this. I've drawn on the screen the fireball.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Zartok casts Fireball. They need to make dexterity saving throws. Casting it at 3rd level, I assume.
yes. Yes, 3rd level.
And it's not hitting any of the prisoners.
No.
It is not hitting the prisoners.
Real
Okay.
close, but it's not hitting them.
Yes, their eyebrows are
are getting
gone.
singed.
All right, both giants failed. Captain Grenner saved. Holy cow. But both giants failed their saving throws.
Okay, that's 28 damage.
All right.
For the giants and 14 for the captain.
Oh, Captain Grenner nonetheless is engulfed in flames and goes down.
He's just getting charred.
And 28 for each giant.
How's the one I pummeled looking?
The one that you're fighting is pretty badly injured, but giants are tough. So it's got some fight left in it.
Yeah.
That was Zartok's very effective turn. Are you moving at all?
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay. Big Bad Bill is down. One-Eyed Roscoe is gone. Pretty Boy Sid and Little Knife Wickley are down. The giants get to go. All right, so one giant attacks Zartok.
Sure.
18.
Please.
That hits a Zartok.
It hits
Ah.
Zartok? Are you serious?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my other portent roll
Uh-huh.
because this is getting out of hand.
Uh-huh.
So he'll be out of portent roll, so he'll make it so that it hits an image.
Okay. Cool. So it dispels an image.
My portent rolls were 11 and 13. I used the 13 earlier. I just used the 11.
Okay. And the other giant attacks Aster.
It's gonna hit. No way. Unless it rolls
Yeah,
a 1.
20, not a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And the damage, not bad. Just 13 points of damage.
No, it is dwindling me down.
And that brings us around back to Aster. Aster, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna swing at this guy. At this giant. All right. My rolls were 15 and 11, and they're both +9.
Those are both hits.
25
Oof.
on one,
25, okay.
and then the second one does. Oh, not as good. 12.
This giant goes down.
Woo!
Aster pounds this giant into the dirt. And do you want to jump down into the arena while you're at it?
This time I'm gonna climb down. I should have 40 movement speed. It cuts down by 5. Oh, no, it doesn't. I already moved into this space. So 40 movement to get down. Can I get down?
Yeah, you can get down. You can't move all the way in as far as you normally would because you have to do some climbing and squeeze through that small space.
Can I at least get to where the hill giant is?
Not this round.
Just to,
Let's see. Let's
okay.
see. That's 5. Another 5 to get down, and then squeeze this 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah. You can get up to him. Yes, you can get up to the other hill giant.
I'm gonna pound my chest
All right.
to try to direct him at me instead.
Okay. That is Aster's turn. And Tara, it's your turn.
Oh goodness.
Pull some more levers.
I'm concerned about pulling more levers because I don't know if those little pacing aquatic creatures are friendly. So I don't want to let something out that is bad.
Okay.
So I am going to come over here to this kind of corner of the balcony
Okay.
and see, do I have, I guess, line of sight of the hill giant, or is a giant ape in my way?
Wow. I mean, the ape is actually bigger than the giant. Let's not worry about cover. Let's just go ahead and take a shot.
Okay.
For your 2 shots.
Nice. I have a
Bounce it off the ceiling.
17,
17 is a hit.
and that is 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yes. And then I have a natural 1.
Oh no. All right, let me get the fumble table.
It's gonna hit me.
What'd you roll?
19.
19. Huh. Interesting. Okay, you walk down the stairs and run up to the railing, but you run a little too fast and you slip on some grog on the ground and sort of run into the railing before you take your shots. And it knocks the wind out of you a little bit. And your AC is reduced by 2 for the next round.
Okay.
I mean, if that's
That's going to matter at all.
going to happen, now's the time for it to happen.
Yep, it's not going to matter. Coral, what do you want to do?
Coral's going to step up behind Zartok again, and this time touch his shoulder and do a second level Cure Wounds. 11.
Do you know which one's the right Zartok?
I don't know.
Should just reach around until,
I mean,
you know.
The mirror images aren't actually physical, so I assume that I could just, trial and error
Keep
till I
trying
find
until
the
you-
right one.
Okay, how much damage do you heal?
11. And then I step back again.
And Zartok, it's your turn.
Giant ape fighting the giant.
Oh, you just saw, you know what I look like already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm picturing a giant ape, but it's very Aster-esque in its appearance. You know?
Yeah, it has lavender colors, going through it.
I think this is enough bravery for Zartok for one day, and he'll disengage.
Okay.
It's fair.
So Zartok withdraws up the stairs a bit, and back around the corner away from the arena and up the stairs maybe. That brings us to the giant. All right, so the giant is frustrated that Zartok gets away. He sort of sticks his head into the hallway and roars, and then turns around toward this giant ape, huge ape. Oh my gosh, that is a critical hit.
No!
On poor Aster the ape. So this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yep.
It's fine.
I mean, this ape will survive.
That is 35 points of damage.
Hey, that's a lot.
Have you dropped below 100 yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're dwindling me down. I didn't know we were going to fight hill giants. Smart
No,
move, DM.
no, that was a surprise.
No, we did not.
That they made invisible.
Also, parlay my,
Yeah.
What do snakes have? Oh, you're not a snake anymore. Okay.
No, I'm not a snake anymore.
Okay.
Aster.
I'm going to try to hit it again.
Okay. So there's this brawl between this hill giant and Aster.
I
As an ape.
don't know this time. 17 hit,
Yep,
and then a 10 plus 9, 19.
that's a hit.
I wish Aster had a plus 9.
Right?
22,
Okay. The giant is rocked back on his heels by these enormous punches.
and then 21 on the last one.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay, so this hill giant is still up, but you are clobbering him. He's just being knocked left and right.
King Kong! They call me King Aster. No.
And that's Tara's turn. Tara, what do you want to do?
I will continue to fire my short bow. That first one is a 17.
That's a hit.
And the next one's also 17. So.
Yep, they're easy to hit.
All right, that's a total of 12 damage.
All right, arrows are thudding into the giant on its right shoulder as it's continuing to be pummeled. Coral, what do you want to do?
I'm going to step forward so that I have a good line of sight on the giant. I'm going to conjure a little ball of flame, cast Produce Flame, and throw it at him. That's probably not going to hit. That's a 10.
Oh, okay. That misses.
Okay, that was a fun turn. I'm just going to back up a little bit.
Okay. Zartok's turn.
When's the hill giant go in initiative before?
It goes after everyone, so it will go after you.
Can I control the size of a fireball so I don't hit the
No.
gorilla? But I know
No.
that the gorilla isn't permanent, right?
Right?
You see, I mean, can I describe what he looked like, how he's looking?
Sure.
He's looking hurt, but still, capable.
All right. Zartok's gonna fireball the hill giant and the gorilla.
Okay. Are you
Snap.
gonna try to hit the guys in the cages as well? Hit the fishy people in the cell?
No, as much as Zartok dislikes Tritons, he won't do that.
Those aren't Tritons. But
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Tritons.
Do they look like Genasi? Water Genasi?
Have you seen them yet, Coral?
Yeah, probably not.
No. Yeah, you don't know what they are.
All right, it's a DC 15 dexterity save for Chris and for Aster and the hill giant.
Giant failed.
24 damage.
All right, the giant is engulfed in flames and collapses to the ground.
I did not save. How much was it?
24 damage.
Ooh, good lord. Okay.
Sorry, Mike. It goes, so big.
All right, so that is the end of this combat, but it's not the end of all combat because we need to switch over and see what happens with Lumpin and crew.
Oh boy.
We're going to cut now to your Spelljammer, Corellin's Needle, and I'm going to give you a choice here. This ship is just beginning to lift off, and Mama Sass and Lumpin and Ansna and Garlos and Gaston are on board that ship. And the question is, how should they proceed? That is, Lumpin suddenly says, "Hey everybody, Tara told me to stop that ship below from leaving. What should we do?"
Can me and Jessica roleplay Garlos and Enfa?
Why don't you guys be Garlos
Oh,
and
no,
Ansna?
I've got
you've
Mama
got Mama
Sass.
Sass.
Oh, yeah, I mean, not Ashley. I meant Ashley.
Why doesn't Ashley play Ansna and Aster play Garlos?
Uh-huh.
Would that be okay?
I don't know if I can do her voice,
Well, that's fine.
but I'll try.
Josh will be Gaston, and Jessica will be Mama Sass. I need to give you something so that you know what their abilities are. So the question is really, what Lumpin wants to know is, do you want to try to board their ship and attack, or do you want to shoot at it with the ballista?
I think we should fire on it with the ballista before it gets out of the water.
I could just jump on the ship.
No, I think that's a bad
think I
idea.
could survive.
No, we have weapons. Big weapons
mean-
on the ship, Garlos.
I mean, I like both ideas because I get to hit stuff, but I do like using this fancy ballista.
Oh, okay. Whatever you guys say. I just, just tell me what I need to hit.
Okay.
I think you nailed it.
So, you want to engage in Spelljammer combat then?
See,
All right. Let
although
me...
there are only two of them, maybe we should.
Well, as far
just...
as you know, if there's anyone below decks, there might be
True.
more to go on there. So, let me pull...
How confident does Lumpin seem in piloting the Spelljammer in combat? Because he hasn't done that yet.
He likes to go straight.
I like to go straight.
Maybe we should go down there.
I can give you a real stable firing platform.
No, Zartok could take over, right, at some point, but this is happening at the same time as the
yeah.
combat. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fighting some giants.
Yeah.
Gaston, what do you think we should do? You think we should go out down there or fight it from the sky?
Oh, I think we should shoot him with a big gun we have. I don't know why we would go up close if we don't have to.
Okay, so let's start by doing Spelljammer combat. And he's only using a second level spell because he's used all his third level spells. His bonus then is not great. His bonus is only +7, and theirs is a little better. Here's what you see then. You can see lifting up from below is this ship, and it looks like just an ordinary sailing ship, except that it's actually lifting up out of the water. You can see now on the deck this one-eye Roscoe fellow, the slaver captain, and he's also got a couple other crew members up on the deck with him, but it's only the three of them. No, I'm sorry. That's not right. They have 4 crew members plus him, and they have a heavy ballista on that ship.
Does those extra 4 include the wizard guy?
And then the wizard guy you don't see. Presumably the wizard is somewhere down below in the spelljamming helm.
Okay. Oh, those 4 are the remaining pirates and slavers we didn't
Yeah, those are some of the crew that are on that ship. They were below deck. There are just enough people, basically, for them to crew the ship in terms of reloading this heavy ballista and flying it, but there's no crew for other tasks unless they give up on reloading the ballista, because a heavy ballista takes 5 people to operate.
Wow.
So we're going to start off with initiative for both sides. Who wants to roll for Lumpin?
Josh.
I have a
Yeah,
character.
all right, I'll go ahead and roll it. All right, so Lumpin gets a 12 on his check, and he actually beat the other helmsperson by 1, which means you get to decide what you want to do first, and actually Lumpin has already decided what he wants to try. He wants
Go
to
straight.
go straight, which is, in game terms, hold steady. So he's holding steady to provide a good solid firing platform. DC 19 check to hold steady. He fails. Lumpin attempts to hold steady. The other ship is also going to hold steady, actually, because they have very few options available due to their maneuverability class, and they succeed. So that means that they will have advantage on their attack roll, and actually it means you have advantage on attack rolls against them, too. Holding steady makes them easy to hit and makes it easier for them to hit you. That's what's going on to start with, and then we move to the crew phase. Who's doing what?
I'm helping load the ballista.
Garlos is loading the ballista. Is Ansna doing that as well?
Does it take 2 to load the ballista?
Yep,
Yeah.
2 to load, 1 to fire.
Yeah, we'll do it as we did before. Ansna and Garlos helping, I assume Mama Sass.
Okay,
Yep.
that leaves Papa Gasson free to do something.
He can look out.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to look out.
He'll attempt to. So that's a perception check of 15 DC. Let's see if he does it. He does. So we've got a +5 armor class.
Okay.
I'm not tracking our ship stats though.
Yeah, who wants to track the ship stats?
I don't have those up and ready.
I got it. I got
All
the
right.
page open.
Thank you. And okay, so now we have the attack round, and they will go ahead and take their shot with advantage, and you take your shot with advantage. And they got a total of, so they rolled well above 20. I think, let's see, 26 to hit.
Oh,
That hits. We did not.
You did not. Okay. Their ship's armor class is not great. You sure?
Well, I rolled a 1 and a 5
Oh,
for
okay.
a total of 11.
Yeah.
So, no.
It's not
Okay.
great.
Nope.
Not far off, though.
Might need to pull off outroll dice with buddies again. Whatever it is.
All right, so they managed to hit your ship with a heavy ballista, and that is a lot of damage.
We did determine that Mama Sass is not the greatest dex person.
When she's rolling on the last battle we had, it was my dice that failed us. And then once I stopped using them, it was great.
All right, that's 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And now we're on to a new round, unless there's anybody else free. I don't think there is. All right, so new round. Lumpin rolls. Oh, Lumpin won this round. Do you want Lumpin to do anything in particular? Do you want him to try any maneuvers?
I feel like we'll just shout if we want him to flee.
Okay.
But other than that, it seems like holding steady is his thing.
He could also try the dodge maneuver. Now, your ship is capable of that. And he could try to do that, although it's not going straight. He doesn't like it. All right, well, he'll just hold steady. He'll try. He fails. And so do they. Both ships are wobbling a little unsteadily, so no one has advantage on attacks this time. That means it is the crew phase. What's Gaston want to do this time?
Gasson is going to take charge
Uh-oh.
and switch to captain.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
So he is going to inspire Mama Sass.
All right. What does he say to inspire her?
He succeeds with a 23. So he says, Mama Sass, try keeping your elbows to the sides of your body when you're aiming. It is a proper form for ballista technique. I know all about this. You get advantage.
Okay, thank you.
That means it's the time to attack, assuming that Ansna and Gerlos are reloading.
I am,
Uh-oh.
and I assume he is.
Yeah, here I go. Okay.
They rolled a 20, a natural 20.
How dare they?
Oh.
How
Oh.
dare they?
Ouchie.
What did you
I
roll?
will say we got a 18 to hit.
That is definitely a hit. All right, so let's resolve the damage, and then we'll do the critical effect, if there is one. First, the damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That is 50 points of damage.
We did 20. Did they have enough people to reload this that quickly?
Yeah, they have the 4 crew members plus the captain, so they can
Okay.
reload. There are 4 people on the deck plus the captain.
We did 20 damage.
20 damage. That's actually pretty good, too.
Our ship is at 31. We're down from 100 to 31
Okay.
with that hit.
Yes, and maybe you should repair the
I
ship.
think we're turning around.
there's also a critical effect. Rigging damaged. The rope and sails that assist with ship movement are damaged. The bosun can't take actions that use the riggers. That's okay, you don't even have a bosun. The ropes and sails until the system are repaired. Yep, okay. So until the system is repaired, you can't take bosun actions that use the sails. You don't currently have a bosun, you're not doing any bosun actions, so it doesn't really matter. But you probably do want to conduct some repairs. That is the next round. After delivering that blow, let's roll for initiative first. Lumpin rolled very well. They did not. So Lumpin is winning. That means he gets to respond. The other ship is going to try to flee now that they've dealt that blow. What do you want to do?
Gaston is voting to flee.
To let them go?
Oh, yes.
Jessica votes flee. Mama Sass would never encourage that kind of behavior.
Lumpin says, "What should I do? They're trying to get away."
Can we fire at disadvantage?
You don't even have disadvantage.
Oh.
You can fire.
I would like to just continue to fire at them. They're fleeing, so
Should
we'll
I close
just...
the distance? Should I keep trying to catch up with them?
If they flee, they can still shoot at you, and if we take one more hit, then our ship might fall apart, and all these characters are going to die, except for Gaston.
I can always try to jump on the ship.
You want me to try to board them?
No, turn away. We cannot take another ballista shot. You.
All right.
You
Okay,
fluffy
I'll
pillow.
move away. All right, so he attempts to flee and fails, and they attempt to flee and succeed. So they have increased the range category now from short to long. You can still take a shot, although the shot is now a disadvantage, and so is their shot. They're going to try to shoot at you at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Gaston will look out.
All right,
Attempt to
Gaston
look
looks out, make an attempt.
And he doesn't succeed.
Does not. Okay. They
14.
miss you.
We miss as well.
Okay. And on the next round, they're going to attempt to escape, and you're going to let them, I guess?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, we could.
Mama Sass is yelling on the deck, but not actually protesting.
Okay.
Well, we could still shoot at disadvantage even if they take the flee one more time.
No, then they'll be at extreme range, and you won't be able to shoot at them at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only some weapons have extreme range, and you don't have one. Neither do they. Well, they escape, which means 2 points added onto the action clock, which means it's now up to 4.
What does that mean?
We don't know what happened.
Surely.
It means when we get to 6, the slavers are going to come after us or something.
Or like Lavarian has destroyed half of the region he's at. Killed millions.
I don't think so, because I'm fairly certain every time this has happened, it has been related to pirates and or slavers.
Yeah, it's definitely been
Yeah.
slaver related.
Yeah, so
Metagaming.
the last time it went up, it was when we fought the slavers on the Sprawl of the Leviathan.
And yeah,
Ah.
I mean, Josh is right. We have no idea that this is happening.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I think we did a good job, everybody.
Why aren't we going after them? Come on!
Lumpin looks conflicted, but
that's fair.
He flies back down toward the
The
island.
ship is too damaged to follow them.
Look at there are literally no sails. Yeah, there's nothing left to fly with.
No.
All right, so Lumpin flies back down toward the island. The rest of your crew, the crew on the island, they have successfully won this fight. They are back in the arena area. What do they want to do? There are 2 dead giants on the ground. There are a bunch of dead slavers around. What's the plan? There are these 2 fish-looking people, and there are 2 people in the cells to the south, 2 humans, a man and a woman, and they look terrified. They are squeezed up against the backs of their cells, trying to stay out of the way of the flame in the room. There's still little bits of cloth and wood burning in the room from the fireball. They look just absolutely terrified.
What's the reaction of the fish people?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
They're shaking the bars and stepping back and forth across the entrance to their area behind those bars, pacing and looking irritable.
Do they look sentient? Like we shouldn't kill them?
They're carrying spears.
Okay.
Coral, make a relatively easy, let's say, history check.
I rolled a 13.
You don't want the gorilla to roll?
16 total. Also, I'm going to drop polymorph. I'm going to look around to make sure there's not any enemies around, and then I will drop the polymorph on Aster.
Oh.
Okay. These two green-skinned creatures, you're pretty sure they're Sahuagin.
Okay.
And Sahuagin are usually extremely unfriendly to surface dwellers. They're known to drag them underwater and drown them and eat them, sacrifice them to their weird underwater gods. They're extremely dangerous. They really hate aquatic elves.
Okay. So I will kind of ignore them for the moment and go over to the humans.
Okay. They're both cowering at the back of the cell. Please don't hurt us. Please. Just, we weren't with the pirates. Just don't hurt us.
It's all right. We're not here to hurt you. We're going to get you out of here, and we're going to get you away from this place because it is not a good place. Don't worry. We got you.
So you're going to let them go?
I mean, I don't know how to let them go because I don't realize there's the thing up there. But yes, if I knew how, I would.
All right.
Can I insight? I don't know why I'm doing that. But do they, based on what they said, do they look...
Sure, make a roll if you want.
Based on how they're dressed, do they look like they work here? Do they look like captives?
If you want to make an insight check, I can tell you right now, they're wearing rags. They look like the other prisoners you rescued.
Okay, never mind. Well, now. All right. Look at those fish people. I hope they're not like those, remember those really gaudy, kind of like pompous-y fish people? I bet these people work for them.
Yeah, these are not the good kind of fish people. We want to be real careful with them. They are not nice to people on the surface.
Yeah.
Tara shouts from in the balcony. There's a problem, though. I don't know which lever goes to which door.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Aster, can you? I don't really know what language they speak, but can you go try to tell them that if they mess with us, we will kill them, and that we will let them out, but they have to leave here peacefully.
The fish people.
Yeah, the fish people.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Also, because you were real low on HP before, right?
I'm at, yes, I'm very low. Very, very low. I actually feel silly saying...
I do a second level cure wounds for you, and you get 15.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mike, can we investigate the levers?
Sure, make an investigation check.
To see if we can figure out, now that we're not in combat enough time.
Yeah, sure, make an investigation check.
While they're doing that, I'm going to do another first level into Aster. So,
okay.
12 more.
12 more? Okay, and then, oh, thank you. All right. I'm going to go talk to these strapping young fish people.
All right, the fish people are pacing back and forth. As you come up to speak to them, one of them points at you with a spear and then points at the doorway to the north, the exit.
Ah, you want to leave? Well, let's have a conversation. You saw what we did to these creatures and all of the people here. So, it's in your best interest not to attack us and just go on your way. We will not harm you. We will be nothing but cordial with you, my friendly comrades.
The fishy creature, the Sahuagin, sort of turns its head sideways, tilts its head at you, and then makes some gurgling noises.
I feel like he's throwing an insult at me.
I can do comprehend languages if give me some time to do that.
They don't speak primordial, do they?
No, they don't speak
okay.
primordial.
I thought I'd give it a try.
No.
I'm going to speak in Elvish since you said they don't like Elvins. Maybe they understand the language of their enemy. I don't know if aquatic elves speak.
You try speaking to them in Elvish. What are you saying this time?
We are friends.
All right, as soon as you start talking, they start rattling the bars and shaking their spears at you and gurgling something at you.
Watch out, Aster. They do not like sea elves. It is an unfriendly relationship.
Tara asks Zartok, you figure out those levers?
Make an investigation check.
I got an 11, and I used a luck roll, and I got lower than that. So
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know which ones do what.
yeah, I'm not sure which ones. If we're actually worried about them, I say we just kill them in the pens. But I'm gonna walk over here and do a little spell, and then comprehend what they're saying.
Okay, you cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Ah, Zartok.
All right. The one to the north is doing most of the talking, and what it's saying is,
Food, you will let us go. Let us go, food people.
Oh gosh. Yeah. He's calling us food and telling us to let him go.
We will let you live if you let us out of these ridiculous metal confinement devices. You will be food for later.
I mean, I feel
think it's
bad
time-
that they were slaves, but I don't like them wanting to eat us.
Not gonna lie, all about preserving life and all
Which
that.
one of us is
But
comprehending
I have no problem stabbing
languages?
that's Zartok that's doing comprehend languages.
Okay.
I assume he's translating for us.
Yeah, I'm translating. Sure.
Do you trust them? Do you think they're not gonna try and kill Aster down there?
Well, with a 19 insight,
Wow.
I think I might have a better opinion.
They are, as far as you can tell, shooting straight. They just want to leave.
I think we can resolve this peacefully. They just want to leave, but they're not good things, but
I mean, you said
whatever.
they're gonna leave us for food later. This could be enemies that come back to bite us later.
Food is just what they call you. That's just their word for you.
I get sort of a sense that, yeah, that's just a word that they use. I mean, it's just a general, they're not going to eat us specifically, just people like us.
All right, well, tell them this. Tell them this. Tell them. Aster Fortuna, Bard extraordinaire, and the crew of friends have freed you. Remember that we were friends, not food.
I don't think I can actually
You
speak
can't.
their language back.
No,
I can
you
just
can only understand
it.
them.
Oh, well,
But,
hopefully they understand common, because I just said it out loud.
Tara shrugs and she's gonna go over and hit like levers 1 and 2.
Levers 1 and 2. All right, you hit lever 1, and one of the rooms opens up, and
Which room?
one of these Sahuagin steps out and then looks at the other Sahuagin and then looks at you. You hit lever 2, the entry gate closes.
Nope.
I will
Whoops.
hit lever 2 in the other direction.
All right, so now it's open.
Okay.
Just slip them all open at this point.
Okay. Sure.
Except for 2.
I hit a bunch
Yeah.
of them.
Okay, so you hit a bunch of them, and the 2 Sahuagin step out, and they hiss at you some more and gurgle some things, and they talk to each other. Zartok, one of them says that the red-haired one looks tasty, and the other one says that they'll eat her some other time. They need to go.
Rude.
Hey, Coral, look less tasty.
I don't know how to do that.
And they make their way out unless you stop them.
No.
Friends, not food.
Man, I plan to follow them, but I'm not comfortable with that after the tasty comments.
And what about those folks to the south? Are you letting them out as well?
Yes, certainly.
All right, you let them out, and they say, "Is there somewhere we can go? How do we get out of here? I mean,
There's
what do we do?"
there's a ship with some other folks on it that they're going to leave this place, and I think probably that would be the best place for you to go to.
Oh, thank you so much. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Coral. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, who are you as a group? I mean,
Tara shouts, Captain Tara Dane and the crew of Corellin's Needle.
wow, thank you so much. We really appreciate your help.
We are the Needle Lights.
No.
Are you really?
No.
No.
No, I don't like that one.
We're not ready yet for that. Just when you go back to the ship, make sure that those fish friends don't board it, because they might eat all of you.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
All right, so they head back to the ship, the Dragon Queen. Now, what do you want to do?
Is there anything cool up here in the high table that I was barred from?
There's a
You said
whole
there
lot
was
of
treasure,
gold
right?
in piles
That
around the
sounds
table.
pretty cool. I would
Ooh.
like to take that.
Some decks of cards. All right, let's see how much gold there is.
I don't think the non-magical items survive.
There's a
Oh, was all
lot
that
of,
in the
There's
fireball?
a lot of fire. Well, it
Yeah.
wasn't in the fireball.
No, it wasn't.
It was in the
It was in
fire
the
wall.
circle of fire. Yeah. There's a total of 191 gold. Some of it maybe a little melted.
Seems fine.
A little melty.
I'm gonna check Captain Grinner. I think is the one down on our level.
Yep,
I'm gonna
that's right.
check his body, see what's on there.
He has a +1 light crossbow.
Ooh, any gold?
Yeah, he has a little bit of gold on him. 63 gold.
I'm going to investigate this room to see if there's anything that's not obvious as far as on the table.
And I guess I shouldn't have told you the crossbow is +1, but you could experiment with it and figure it out pretty
seems
easily.
it seems like a nice crossbow. It was not burned by the flame.
Yep.
Okay.
You're investigating what for what, Tara? What else are you
Just
looking for?
something.
Just anything else?
Anything else in the room that's like not as obvious as
Sure. Yeah, make an investigation check.
6.
6. Yeah, nothing unusual or non-obvious as far as you can tell. It seems like it is what it is. It's an arena with an observation platform.
What about as we pick through all the belongings of all these former slavers?
Yeah, is there anything not burnt?
R.I.P.
No, there's gold. None of the other weapons seem nice or special. No, you don't see anything else here. I don't think. Yeah, nothing else.
Okay.
I mean, if you want a cutlass or a saber or some daggers, there are some.
I'm going to check the side rooms. The one that we came up through and then the other one that the other guys escaped to.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was including the gold in that total.
there's, like gold.
Yeah, there's just gold. Then you've already collected it.
All right. I'm going to walk out of here then.
Okay. Where do you want to go next?
Well, we just took a beating. It's up to everybody what the next steps are. I think if I'm counting correctly, we've taken care of most, if not all, of the people in this encampment. Only things left are the spider that's locked up and the witch lady or monster person.
Yeah, I guess we could probably check on Lumpin and go look outside at the dock.
Take a rest.
Okay, so everyone's heading outside. All right, so you go look outside for Lumpin. Pretty quickly, you see it circling around. That ship has been pummeled. It is in bad shape.
Tara looks horrified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew this was going to be bad.
Hey, the B team is, they tried.
Now, there's a really lucky roll. Do you want to take a break and try to fix the ship up, or what do you want to do?
Yes.
Do we assume that there's no more pirates left in this thing, or not many?
You know there's area left to explore, and there might be folks left in it.
Maybe we. Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't free everyone, did we? There's a couple left.
There are at least. They said that there were 2 to the south. 2 in cages to the south. I assume that's where this mistress lady is.
Well, we can each take a short rest in the machine, or we can just take a short rest altogether. One person take a long rest.
I don't know who's low. Whoever wants
Tara
to do
is
it.
okay. It's the other people that she's worried about. She's looking at her battered and beaten crew.
Yep. I have a few spells left in my repertoire. It's up to you guys. My wizard friend and my druid friend.
I think we could just at this point just take a long rest, right? I mean, how many we destroyed the leadership system.
Yeah, but 2 of them got away, so they might bring others back.
Oh, that's true.
Wait, yes, it appears that there is no wreckage, therefore it appears that they got away, right?
Yeah.
Technically,
that's right.
I wasn't here for that.
That's right.
Well, when this,
Yeah, and they'll tell you, Lumpin and crew will tell you that the other ship got away. They couldn't keep up the fight.
Carlos, what happened?
Well, there was a big ship. It's kind of slow and clumsy, but we weren't real good at not getting hit. That's the hard part, is not getting hit. And so it hit us really hard. It's like, you see that big bolt that's going through the middle of the ship? Yeah, that wasn't there before, and now it's there. And it's not good for the ship, and we were all kind of worried that it might just fall apart and dump us in the ocean. And, like a shark might eat us, or a giant octopus, or maybe a mean whale, or maybe a bunch of smaller fish, or maybe some kind of strange fish person, or maybe we drown, or maybe, I don't know, all sorts of stuff could happen. So we decided not to fight anymore.
That's really good thinking. Really good thinking, Gaston.
Yeah, I'm smart.
I mean, oops, Carlos. Starts with G's. I get confused.
Please do not associate me with him.
Sorry, Papa.
What about the third ship? The one that didn't fly away. Can we go check that one out?
Yeah, it's tied up to the south. It is currently empty.
Let's sink it.
Oh, the other one's empty, not this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could we, is it big enough? The Corellian's needle is about the size of the ship. It's not like we could.
Well, landing on it would be difficult because there are masts poking up.
Ah, true.
I was just walking through it.
Yeah, just walking through it, it doesn't seem to have any crew on it. It's just moored, it's just tied up. And it does have some cargo of foodstuffs, but that's it.
It doesn't appear to be another spelljammer, though. Just a regular ship.
No, it's not a spelljammer. No.
Should we put some of the food into Corellian's needle? Or do we have food storage?
You have plenty of food on this ship, but, it doesn't hurt to get more.
Yeah, take some food.
Yeah.
We also make sure that the other ship is well stocked.
Okay, yeah, you can give some of the food supplies to that other ship, the Dragon Queen.
Great name.
Yeah, Abigail says, so are you going to be able to get the last two? There are two more.
Where are they?
Well, somewhere in the temple complex to the south. Last I heard, they were tied up in the cages down there for the corrupted beast.
Would we have to beat the corrupted beast first?
Not unless someone lets it out.
Oh.
I say you ship off and we can bring the other two in this spelljammer.
Very well. We're eager to get away.
All right.
And let's sink this other ship.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll sink the other ship.
Oh, did you see two fish people?
Oh, yes, they came slobbering out of the building and jumped into the water. We were all nervous for a moment, but they disappeared.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Good voyage.
Thank you so much. What shall we call you?
It keeps coming up.
When people ask us who rescued you from the slavers and who let these pirates go about their pirate business instead of working with the disgusting slavers, who shall we tell them freed us?
It was Terradane, Zartok, Coral Petrichor, and Aster Fortuna, Bard Extraordinaire.
And Lumpin.
Awesome. And Lumpin.
And Garlos, yeah.
And Papa Gaston. And Mama Sass, let's not forget.
That's right.
So name all of those names and say the awesome individuals known as these people.
Get my fumble table. Oh, I have to open another file.
Or just don't worry about it then.
Yeah.
No.
Guys, I don't know why, but when I was doing the voice just now, I had the feeling that I sounded like Cecil the turtle from Looney Tunes. You guys know that turtle?
No.
It's been a long time, but I recall
Is that
it.
the one that has the race with Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
It's a good voice to do.
I know what my next character is going to be.
It's a turtle?
A turtle. Also, can I be reduced?
Can you be? Oh, yes, certainly. Hold on, let me reduce your token size. I thought maybe you'd just like staying large like that, but yeah.
Oh, I would love to be that large all the time.
Why is my token spinning?
Somehow it got twisted around, so I straightened it back up.
She's dancing.
It does look funny as it spins around.